What's up?
Hey, man. Hey, what's your name, bro?
My name is Matteo. Matteo Pesci. I was raised in York, Pennsylvania. I'm about to move to New York City, hopefully pursue modeling, work in the restaurant business, cut hair outside of there. You want to know where I came from? I guess my roots, like I feel like I grew up and became the person I am now because of Frederick, Maryland. I come here to see my people all the time. I live in Leesburg right now. In 9 days, I moved to New York City. I'm gonna be living in Harlem, like 15 minutes from fucking Central Park. I mean, I'm super excited. Literally, actually, I just signed the lease today. Got it all figured out. But yeah, basically that's the goal. I'm still gonna be pursuing the restaurant business. I've been in the restaurant business my whole life. My father owns a restaurant, so I've been doing that since I was about 12 years old. My mother owns a salon. She's been top 10 hairstylist in the United States. She was Miss North America Scholastic, Miss Maryland. She was Miss Maryland. I think it was like the 44th mayor of Maryland. Schaefer, I think it was William Schaefer was the mayor, something like that. He made her Miss Maryland. My mom was Miss Hawaiian Tropic. Anyway, she has so much like history in that. And she's inspired me as well through her journey and everything like that. Being on TV, being on like the Bravo channel, she's inspired me to, you know, pursue my dreams, which is, you know, I mean, I've been holding off on it for a while. I mean, a year ago I was supposed to move to Boston, stuff happened and I ended up not going up, but now I feel like, you know, I've been getting really stubborn and now I'm gonna push my way up no matter what it takes, you know. But yeah, I mean, a lot of it's from my mom, you know. I've learned from her. She's taught me everything she knows. And yeah, I wouldn't have the goals or aspirations to just drop everything and move up to somewhere I've only been a few times visiting friends for this dream that I have. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. At least at the end of the day, I still have my career in the restaurant business. You know.
Wait, what's the dream, bro? Right now, what you going up there?
Okay, so the dream is to become a model on runway. No matter what agency, doesn't matter to me as long as I like make a name for myself in that sense. I love fashion, I love stuff like that. Hence the diesel, hence the Italian leather, 1957. But I mean, like, besides that, I want to be able to be a model, pursue that, get involved in the modeling industry, get involved in clothing, design, stuff like that. But then on top of that, be involved in cosmetology, styling these models, cutting their hair, styling them for the runway, everything like that. I'd love the best of both worlds. I think that if I pursued something like that, I'd be great. Not only do I do men's hair, I do women's hair, and I do that all at home right now because right now, I mean, I graduated cosmetology school a year ago. I don't have my license because I've been waiting on where I decide I'm going to settle. But once I move to New York, I have a job offer up there with the salon, and I'm going to be pursuing that as well. Yeah, that's mostly it. I don't know if you want like my backstory to get to this point. I mean, yeah, when I was 17, I had it a little bit rough. Grew up in York, Pennsylvania. I mean, if anyone knows York, Pennsylvania, it's basically the sticks. Nothing fucking there. My high school was literally in front of a fucking cornfield. I mean, like, literally nothing. Dude, literally, I shit you not, man. I shit you not. Cows would escape the farm and come on the school property. We'd be leaving school, and there'd be cows on the property. There was nobody there. They had to combine 3 towns to create one high school. That's how small it was. But anyways, me and my one friend, David Wetzel, I love this man. Every time I see him, the one thing we talk about is we're the only 2 people who've made it outside of our town to do something. Most people decide to stay in town and they don't really do much. But me and him are the only 2 people that we know that have gone out and been willing to pursue something, have goals, have aspirations. And it's not like we have family that just like throws us money. A lot of people say I get fed with the silver spoon because of my parents, but genuinely, like, my parents have given me a lot of opportunity, don't get me wrong. But a lot of what I've done is my own work, and that's like what I try to be proud of, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah, I was raised in a small town, nothing there, nothing like that, nothing to pursue my interests. And from there, I was a little bit rebellious, you know, went around and did my own thing, but now I've been able to support myself, provide for myself, and now, fortunately, which, you know, I'm very grateful because not a lot of people have this privilege, but I'm fortunate enough to where I can provide for myself and still pursue my dreams and passions. And that's it, man. That's everything, man. That's like the biggest thing for me is the fact that I'm able to provide for myself and still be able to follow my dreams and aspirations. Like, I know a lot of people my age, I mean, I'm only 22, but I know a lot of people my age that just get into like the work rhythm and stuff like that, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, dude, 9 to 5s, dude, a lot of people hate on them. I think they're kind of nice. Don't get me wrong, they're kind of nice. I mean, think about it. You get off at 5 o'clock, you can go see your friends, and then go out and do your regular thing, and you're probably getting paid salary. You probably living the life. You probably got your insurance paid for. But at the end of the day, I mean, like, a lot of people who do that get stuck in that, and they don't have their own passions that they're pursuing. And that's like the unfortunate part that a lot of people, I feel like, from my age, I don't understand, is how are you able to pursue this job, all this stuff, but not pursue the passions that you have in your free time? You know what I mean? I don't know. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. I think that's like such an important thing. That's the only reason I have, I guess, the balls to be willing to drop all my shit in 9 days, drop all my shit. I've only been planning on this for less than a month to move to New York City, and I'm dropping all my fucking shit just to move up there because of my passion. That's it. And I feel like, I don't know, nowadays a lot of people don't really have the balls for that. I feel like people don't have the balls for it. They're either too scared, they'll have people in their life that tell them they're unable to do it. Bro, my own boss literally just recently told me I couldn't do it, that I'm gonna be back in a month, moving away from New York, coming back and asking them for a job again. And I promise you that's not gonna be the case. He's gonna be rolling in his grave when that motherfucker's dead and I'm famous. Fuck that motherfucker. Anyways, dude, I'm telling you. And then not only that, but like my own friends, dude. I had my friend, listen to this, I had my own friend tell me not to move up to New York. It was a waste of time. Everyone's moving up there to do the same thing as me. Not only that, but there are people that have lived up there longer than me, so they have more experience. How am I gonna get experience until I move up there? You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, you know, me sitting down here in fucking Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County with a bunch of old people is not gonna make me pursue my dream anymore. You know, it's not. I mean, I'm willing to take sacrifices. Dude, I've slept in my car for not 2 years, sorry. Like a year, I was sleeping in my car. At one point, I was homeless. I was sleeping in trees in the middle of the woods. Like, dead ass. Like, I mean, there was a lot of shit I had to go through to even get to the point where I can provide for myself now. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to get too much into that because this video doesn't need to be that long, but no, but like, seriously, I mean, if I'm able to do it, anyone's able to do it. You know what I mean? The main thing is that you're able to provide for yourself and have those passions to do what you want to do. You got to have the passion and the drive and the want to do these things. And even outside your job, make the free time to do those things. If you're not going to do that and you're not even willing to make the free time, that shows that you don't have enough initiative to follow your dream. If you're not even willing to make the time for that shit, you don't have the initiative to follow your dream. Simple as that. You know, 9 to 5, great and all, good for you. But with the 9 to 5, you sure as hell got a lot of time to practice what you love. That's for damn sure, man. I mean, I work 13 hours a day, 12 hours a day, and I mean, I work double shifts at restaurant, and then outside of there, I'm immediately going and cutting hair, even though I don't have a license, nothing like that, just so I can make enough money to provide for myself. I mean, my car, my bills, everything like that. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm only 22. I don't know anyone else my age who's doing nearly the same shit as me. They probably got their parents paying their health insurance. I mean, I'm fortunate. I got my parents paying my health insurance, but there's still a hell of a lot more bills that I still have to pay. I mean, unfortunately, you know, my parents, not unfortunately, fortunately my parents helped me, but unfortunately they don't know how much that I am doing in my own time, and it's kind of my fault too because I don't really talk to them enough, but I need to talk to my parents more. Besides, I'm getting a whole nother tangent, but you get the gist. I'm sure you can edit this, but...
Yeah, no, we're gonna keep that, right? So bro, listen, just give me your name, right? Just, hey, tell me, follow your dream.
Yeah, my name is Matteo Pesci, and at the end of the day, you gotta follow your dreams. If you're not willing to make the time for these dreams, for these passions that you have, you're not gonna go anywhere. You can say you want to do something, talk to your friends, say, hey, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that, and you don't do it, and that's nothing. I mean, it almost, in a sense, you saying these things to people is almost like lying to your friends. But I mean, at the end of the day, like, you have to pursue these things. You know, if you want to do it, you got to take risks. You can't be comfortable all the time either. You can't just sit there, be comfortable, and act like, oh, eventually it's gonna change. It's like, dude, Thomas Edison and the fucking light bulb. He didn't do the same thing over and over and over and over again and expect a different result. You know what I mean? You can't do that. You gotta try different things. And that's also part of the reason I'm moving to New York. But anyways, bro, you gotta follow your dreams. You have the passions, you gotta pursue those passions. You got to. You have to make the time for them. Like, dude, even my friend E, even if it's little as going on a fucking hike and going on a walk, bro. Most people don't even go outside nowadays. Even if it's little as that, bro, go ahead and fucking do it. At least you're doing something outside of your job that is like not just building to your character, but it's like it's just growth. Yeah, it's growth. It's growth. Doing shit like that is growth. And if people aren't even willing to make time to do these things outside of where they just want to sit at home and do nothing, then once again, their life is going to end up like that. It's what their whole life is going to be like. They gotta work for what they want. It's everyone, whether you have money or not. I mean,
so bro, I know I'm gonna wrap it up right now, bro. So we out here drinking, you know what I'm saying? And bro, I love this event, right? Bro, tell them where they can find you at.
Where they can find me at? So I mean, I'm gonna be in Harlem, Massachusetts right now. Or Harlem, Massachusetts. Shit. Sorry, I was supposed to move to Massachusetts before. I'm moving to New York City. My socials. Matteo13592 is my Instagram. Some of my modeling shit's on there. There's like a black and white photo on there. This phenomenal photographer. He's amazing. Had me come up to New York. He did my photos for me for my portfolio, and he did a killer job. He's done the cover photos for Vogue and Harper's Bazaar. I mean, that man is really, really amazing at what he does, and he'll be tagged in my Instagram as well. Reach out to him if you want more photos. I mean, that man is killer, dude. That man is awesome. But anyways, I'm gonna be living up in Harlem, Massachusetts. My name is Matteo Pesci. No, I'm not even giving you my fucking email. You can follow me at Matteo13592. End of story. Follow me on there, and I'll reach you.